Tell me please, how many motivation videos have you seen? And what usually do you feel? Probably some unknown power inside you which trigger your self-confidence and you want to achieve all your goals simultaneously. But what usually happens in a few days after that? Probably you still have some remnants of motivation, but you find more reason not to work on your goals. Your brain starts telling you the reasons to lay on a bed instead of perform some action. But let's suppose that you started. As you have motivation, you don't want to achieve your goals via small steps every day. No, that's not about you. Besides, motivator have said something about hard work, so you want to take all your willpower and work with all your enthusiasm to achieve your goals. Instead of working few hours per day, you are working 10-12 hours because you want the results. Another 2-4 days, probably week, maybe even a month, and then you woke up with the strongest desire, laying on a bed, do nothing, and moreover you have in comprehension how you actually wanted to achieve something. Now you understand that you don't want that goal, you don't want to be a businessman, you don't want to have a new iPhone, you don't understand how you wanted this 2 days ago. Let me introduce you to your central nervous system, which, by the way, you have just screwed up. Your CNS doesn't have limitless resources, and she actually doesn't know how bad you want a new iPhone, to be a businessman, another $1 billion on your account. It's just tired. That's why go to hell with all your wishes, goals and wants. Generally, this is what happens when you are using the wrong fuel to achieve your goals. By the way, hi, my name is Max. Today we are going to discuss what kind of fuels do we have to move your ass from point A to point B. There are 4 types of the fuel which you can use: motivation, willpower, discipline and habit. So first one is motivation. Actually, I don't believe in motivation, especially if it comes from the outside. All the motivation videos I try to skip, but I need to say that the guys there are really inspiring. The cons of motivation is your brain wants something so bad, so when it will not get this in closest future, it will be disappointed. Therefore, motivation is a short-term fuel. It is not useless, but you need to understand how to use external motivation. Second one is willpower. Absolutely wrong fuel to achieve your goal. Let me explain. You think that using your willpower and do something for a long period of time, like to work 10 hours per day on a willpower, will someday pays off, but you are wrong. Because, as I said before, the CNS doesn't care how bad you want something. Willpower is not endless resource. You can have motivation to work out, another inspiration to start your own business, you can have motivation to start investing or something like that, but the willpower is a common resource. That's actually mean that you are using your willpower every day. So every day when you wake up early, you are using willpower. Every day when you keep hearing your screaming boss, every day when you live in uncertainty, every day when you don't know when the next lockdown be, what will be with your job, and everything in this case, when you keep doing what you must do, you are using your willpower. But the willpower is finite, and especially if you start to achieve new goals simultaneously. What I mean here is probably if you're working for 10 hours per day, leaving your job and working on your goals for 10 hours per day will be not so stressful for you. But if you yesterday was a big fatty man who was drinking beer on the sofa, watching Netflix, and yesterday you ate 10 hamburgers from McDonald's, and today you start your new life and you decided to eat healthy food, you decided to work out 5 times per week, you decided to not drink alcohol. Here you're working on a willpower. 2-4 days, maybe months, you will do it, but at some moment your CNS will be tired. The next resource is discipline or self-discipline, and this is more about not overdoing things, but do what you can do. For example, you pick the goal, you determine what is the minimum required work and do it. This actually sounds so simple and so uninteresting, but a lot of people even don't try to put self-discipline to achieve their goals because of simplicity of this idea. They think that the simplicity is not working, but they're wrong. Probably you heard this theory that some people, to get the good results in their field, to become a professional in their field, must spend more than 10,000 hours on doing something. Actually, there are some research that show this number, but how many taxi drivers do you have in your country? How many of these drivers took part in a Formula 1? They are driving more than 10,000 hours. First tip is consciously do what you must do. Please don't expect that your result will come next week, next month. Expect that it will be in the closest future. Just do what depends on you. The second tip is try to find ways to enjoy what you're actually doing. In this case, you will stay on this point till the first results. When you will see these results, they will motivate you to keep going. And this motivation will not be external one, this motivation will be inner one. In a day when you want to do something, you are doing. In a day when you don't want to do, you do it but less. The 5% or 10% is better than 0. For example, instead of start your workout routine from 5 times per week for 2 hours, try to start it slowly. For example, 2 times a week, 1 hour, or 3 times a week, 1 hour will be more than enough. If you have a workout session in your calendar for today and you feel that you don't want to go there, just wear your dress, go to the gym and spend 5-10 minutes to do something. After that, try another 5-10 minutes. If you go to the gym and would spend there like 20 minutes, it's better to skip the workout. Every time when you have chance not to do it, but less. Work on your self-discipline and this will pay off on the future. For example, I love to work out 3-4 times a week in gyms, but there were times when I didn't. Actually, one day with me and my friend, we decided together to go to the gym. This friend has another friend who was a coach who was writing us the program. We were doing everything in this program 3 times a week, no matter what was the weather, no matter what was the mood. We were in a gym and we were doing this workout. In 3 months, I saw the result of the action which I was performing, and this was the point when I got my inner motivation to continue. Right now, gyms are closed, but I still trying to do something at home, like 3 or 4 times per week, because I feel myself uncomfortable when I miss workout or when I don't have certain amount of workouts in my week. And this is the point when your self-discipline become your habit. You probably will not notice this moment like I didn't, but at some point your actions will be the part of your life, like the gym is a part of my life already. I cannot imagine that I won't be going there in 10 years or in 20 years. Before the lockdown here in Germany, I was in a gym 4 times per week, and I have never had a feeling that I don't want to go or just skip it that day. This is already part of my life, as I mentioned. Learning something new is not funny, but if you will do it every day for 20-30 minutes, in 1 or 2 years you will see the results. And moreover, this will bring you a good habit. You probably heard that habits are formed in 21 days. And honestly, I disagree. To get a good habit, you need to put self-discipline, you need to consciously spend your time to working on this, you need to find the way how to enjoy it. Then, on some point, you will see the results. Just ask yourself who motivates the motivator, and who motivates that person and person after that person, and who motivates the world's best motivator. No one. They do it by themselves via inner motivation. If they using inner motivation, why are you still using external one? Please leave a comment below. What do you think about all this type of fuels? What motivates you, and where you already put your self-discipline? Thank you for your attention. See you next time. Bye.